Hi guys, welcome to another crochet tutorial with me, Laura. It's not really a tutorial today, as if you've been following me on Instagram, then you'll know I've been playing a lot with artificial intelligence. I think we've been hearing about this so much on the internet right now, and I know some other crochet designers out there have been playing with AI as well to try and get it to crochet design something. I think Narwhal, by one designer whose name I've sadly forgotten, got AI to design a narwhal. It ended up looking nothing like a narwhal, but I thought I would do something a little bit more simple, and I have been playing with crochet flowers. Now, both of these flowers here have been designed by artificial intelligence, but you know, my job, I thought, okay, is my job threatened? Is it, am I going to be, as a designer, put out of business because AI can do just as good a job? But thankfully, a few times it's failed quite badly when it comes to designing flowers. But I thought today, fresh page, a fresh AI opening, and I thought we would just together, we would see what it can come up with, show you the flaws and show you the positives. But anyway, let's crack on. So if you don't know about the free, it is a free, it's not sponsored or anything like that. So I'm just letting you guys know how and where to get to the AI app. This is just on the internet. So just go to chat.openai.com, create a free account, and you can immediately just start talking to artificial intelligence about anything you could ever imagine. But I think the most important thing to remember is that it can give false information. So it can just make up stuff. So bear that in mind. But we're going to say hello. We're going to jump in and say hello. And it goes to a little chat. So hopefully you guys can see it quite well. Let's just move these flowers out the way to the side. So hello, how can I assist you today? Now, our first video we did ended in a bit of a fail because the server was just timing out, causing an error. So I think the use has been very popular. So it can get busy at times on the free version, but it seems quite fast today, so that's good. So I would like AI to design a simple crochet flower. So can you design a simple, don't want anything too complicated, a simple crochet flower using, so I want to use a 3mm hook. That's what I have available. 3mm crochet hook, and I'm going to use this yarn here. I'm going to choose a purple. So this is a sport baby weight yarn. So, and a sport / baby weight yarn. Question mark. So can you design a simple crochet flower using this hook and this yarn? Let's see what it says. Sure, well, it's optimistic. Here's a simple crochet flower pattern that you can create using a 3mm crochet hook and a sport baby weight yarn. So it doesn't always do this, but it's listed the materials. Sometimes it lists the terminology, hasn't this time. So they're always only got 3 rounds, so that's good. But let's have a little look. So I'm not gonna skip ahead and try and figure out what it's doing. I'm actually gonna crochet this in real time and see if it works. So make a magic circle. Okay, we're making a magic circle. So, and then chain 1. So I'm gonna go into making a magic circle. Now this isn't a tutorial, so if you can't see my crochet very well, I apologize. Hang on, let's just move this over. Okay, so magic circle. Now I haven't made a magic circle in a long time, and I've been using chain 4 methods too much in my tutorials, but I've done a chain 1 and it wants to work 8 single crochet into the circle. Now the one thing I have noticed consistently is that it doesn't tell you what terminology it's using. You can see it a bit better there. So I have to look for the single crochet it's pretty much always in US terminology. I suppose you could specify that as a requirement, but I'm going to work 8 single crochet. I'm crocheting really badly today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got 6 so far. Let's pull that in a bit. I'm not a fan of, I do like the magic circle. I think they're neater, but I do find them a little bit more fiddly. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so 8 single crochet into the circle, then pull the circle, I guess. Join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet, and we have 8 stitches. That is correct. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So it's okay so far. So what I normally do is just skip ahead and just read it, and I can figure out if it's going to work or not. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do it in real time. So round 2, it says to do a chain 1. We're going to work 2 half double crochets into each stitch around. So we're doubling up our stitch count. Okay, and join with a slip stitch. Okay, so 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. And what I've been doing is any crochet flowers it comes up with that actually look nice and actually work, I'm sharing them on my website as free written patterns, obviously. There's no PDFs, just free written patterns, so you can check them all out, and as I test what it can do. Okay, so my setup all collapsed. Just pause it slightly. So I'm still working 2 half double crochets into each stitch around. Can always skip ahead if I'm too slow. But it's been actually really good fun just testing AI and crochet patterns. My opinion of it is I'm not threatened by it yet at all, because it's made that many mistakes and given that much false information that it doesn't really know what it's doing. It doesn't seem, I thought, because crocheting is like code, so you would think it could code something, but it can't always understand crochet as a thing. So okay, but we've done 2 half double crochets in each stitch around, so let's slip stitch in that first half double crochet. So we've basically got a circle. Moving on to round 3, it then says, hopefully this will now turn it into a flower. So it says chain 1, and this is where it usually starts to go wrong. Slip stitch in the next stitch. So I'm presuming it's going to be the same stitch, that first stitch. So slip stitch into there, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the third chain from hook. Okay, this is new, I've not had this before. So 1, 2, 3, so this first chain wants me to do a single crochet. This is very strange. Then slip stitch in the same stitch as the previous slip stitch, so that's that first one. Okay. Slip stitch in the next stitch. Okay. Repeat from the asterisks around to the other. There's no asterisks in that text whatsoever, but repeat from asterisk to asterisk around and then join with a slip stitch. So there is no asterisk, my batch is dying, so I'm going to have to speed this up. I presume it means from that first slip stitch, so I'm just going to slip stitch in the next stitch and do the same thing again, chain 3 and then single crochet in that third chain and slip stitch in the same stitch and slip stitch in the next stitch. So this is the problem, is it will give instructions for things that don't exist. I've had that previously as well, where it asked me to slip stitch into the first single crochet, but there was no single crochet at all. So, and I do try and educate it and say, hey, that doesn't work. And it just apologizes and gives you something else to try, and that also doesn't work. But you know what, this is kind of working. I mean, you could use it as a guide and, you know, make the changes you feel is necessary. But I really want to give full credit to AI for patterns. So both of these flowers completely not adapted in any way from what AI came up with. So I've had no influence on it at all. I'm getting my words out. I'm panicking a little bit because I know my battery's dying. I forgot to charge my phone last night, so my bad. But almost there. So chain 3, single crochet in that first chain or third chain from hook, slip stitch in the same stitch, and then slip stitch basically in the next 2. It's very cute. 1, 2, 3. So I think what I like about using AI, it is like a tool, I think, which you can just use for inspiration, suggestions. You can adapt crochet designs if you have some experience. And because this is not something I would have thought of doing, but it's actually really cute. And then it says to join with the slip stitch to the first slip stitch. That seems very overly complicated, but we shall do that. And that's it. Then it says fasten off and weave in your ends. Okay, let's grab some scissors. And we actually do have a very cute little flower, if you can call it a flower. Oops, the pine cones disappeared. Pull that through and weave in some ends. Okay, let's just quickly sew in our ends and see what we end up with. Okay. Trim those down. Too much stuff around me. And there we go. I mean, it says your crochet flower is now complete. You can use it to embellish hats, scarves, bags, or any other crochet project you like. So there we go. That's what we've ended up with. So if I bring this up to the camera, I mean, it's kind of a flower. I mean, you could do, because it didn't actually specify where the asterisks, the little stars, are from on round 3. I don't know if I added too many slip stitches in between, but I mean, it's better than what it's done in the past. I mean, it's not as good as these two. My very first attempt was this flower. Well, AI's first attempt. And then it had a few fails, and then it came up with this one, which is really nice. And so then we had quite a few fails. And then luckily we've got something that resembles a flower in this video. But one question I'm very curious about is, where did you get this pattern from? Where did you get this pattern from? Let's see what it says. So as an AI language model, I don't have a specific source for this pattern as I generated it myself. So it does take credit for the design, because I always wonder, you know, is it scraped from somewhere? But apparently it doesn't have access to the internet. However, it's a very basic and simple pattern that is commonly used in crochet projects. You can find similar patterns and variations of this. I'm not sure you'd find anything similar, but anyway, in many crochet pattern books, websites, and video tutorials. Wow, I think it did good, so, well, it looks okay, so well done. Let's see what it says. Thank you, I'm glad the pattern looks good to you. Let me know if you have any other questions or if there's anything else I can help you with. So there we go, that's putting the chat OpenAI to the test, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you feel that AI is going to threaten our jobs? Do you think it can actually crochet design, or is it just purely chance it makes anything that resembles a flower? Let me know in the comments below, let me know your thoughts, and like I said, you can get all these patterns plus this one available for free on my website, and I'll put the links down below. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Something a little bit different this time, and sorry I've been a little bit quiet on the old YouTube. I have been very busy over on the website doing lots of written patterns and working on the Member Plus area. So a huge thank you once again to all our Member Plus members. You guys are amazing, and we've got some really exciting new projects coming soon on the website, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But thanks for watching, and I will see you soon for some more crochet crafting fun. One last thing I want to ask AI. Have you heard, stroke my ego, have you heard of HappyBerry Crochet? Or Yes, yay! HappyBerry is a popular crochet blog and YouTube channel created by crochet designer named Laura Eccleston. She offers a wide range of crochet patterns, tutorials and tips for crocheters of all levels. Her patterns often feature colourful and whimsical designs. Great word, whimsical. And she has a large following of fans who enjoy her work. Ah, that's really nice. That's quite funny.